guys, welcome back to Ohnana recipes. Today we're going to make caramelized pork belly in a clay pot, other known as Thit Kho in Vietnamese. For this recipe we use about 2.5 pounds of pork belly. I cut it into small pieces like this. And what you need also is clay pots. You can get this in any Asian market. If you don't have a clay pot, you can substitute it with any non-stick pot. It works as well. So the ingredients for this is 2.5 pounds of cut pork belly, about half a cup of garlic, half a cup of shallot, half a cup of shrimp, dry shrimp. It's optional. I like to add dry shrimp to this because the pork belly can get a little fatty, and the dry shrimp kind of blend kind of tone down the fat a little bit, so it tastes really good together. About 3 stalks of scallion, some chicken bouillon seasoning. If you don't know what it is, I'll show you how it looks like later. About some black pepper, and also about half a cup of sugar, as well as fish sauce. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season this pork belly before we do anything else. We're gonna add our seasoning in and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get started. To season the pork belly, first we're going to add the chicken bouillon. That's about 1 tablespoon. About 1 tablespoon of sugar. This is from the cup that we got earlier. This is half a cup. We add 1 tablespoon to season first. We're going to save that to make the caramel later. About just 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of shallot, and 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of fish sauce, as well as about 1 tablespoon of black pepper into here. Mix it all up. You can let it sit for about 10 minutes or so before we start putting it in a clay pot to cook. So in the meantime, while this is sitting here to soak in all of these seasoning, we are going to make the caramel. The caramel, we heat up the clay pot. Make sure it's nice and hot. We add just about half a tablespoon of cooking oil into here. Okay. And then we're going to add the rest of the sugar. This is about a little bit less than half a cup of sugar in order to make the caramel. And then we spread it out. The fire is going. You can leave the fire in medium heat. Let it cook in here until the caramel starts turning golden brown. So in some areas, as you can see, it's starting to turn into caramel. Started to brown. You really have to watch this, because if you don't watch it, it might overcook and the caramel is going to taste very bitter. So if you see this turning brown, just stir it around and lower the heat into low heat, not too high. Actually, medium is good, but not too high. And then we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of water into the caramel. Continue to mix it around until it turns very golden. Melt all the sugar. Okay. The sugar is turning into caramel. Looks really brown, delicious. Again, just keep watching and keep stirring it so it won't turn, so it won't burn or it won't get too dark. If it gets too dark, it's going to taste super bitter and it's not going to be good. In the meantime, we can raise the fire up a little bit and then add our garlic into this caramel as well as the rest of our shallot. A lot of Vietnamese dishes have always, for me particularly, I like to add garlic and shallot into a lot of my dishes because it makes it smell really good. Keep stirring this. So it'll turn golden brown. It's starting to smell really good from the shallot and the garlic getting cooked with the caramel. While you're there, you can also add another 2 tablespoons of fish sauce into it. We're going to add our seasoned pork belly into here. And mix it all up. Add about 2 more tablespoons of water. Now it's all mixed up and it's cooked in the caramel. We're okay to just let it sit there and cook for about 10-15 minutes or so, but I would encourage you to kind of keep an eye on it to make sure nothing's burning, and keep mixing it up as it cooks. And then while we wait, we can drink a glass of wine while it cooks. Cheers. So we let it cook and just continue to mix it, make sure everything cooks evenly. If you feel like you need to add some more water into it, maybe it's a little salty or a little too sweet, so you can adjust it as you go. This pot, I would like to add just a little bit of more water into it because I like the sauce to eat with my rice. So just go ahead and add another 3 tablespoons of water into this pot. It's cooking, it's starting to look really good. Simmering. Smells really good right now. For this dish, you can pair it with steamed vegetables, steamed broccoli, steamed cauliflower, or even fresh cucumber, and then pair it with jasmine rice if you like rice. But you can let it sit there for a little bit. Turn the fire to medium and you can close the lid and let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. But do keep an eye on it, like I say. Don't just leave it there and go watch a movie. It's gonna come back and it's all burned. Okay, the steam is coming up on the pot. Whew. Looks good. Good there. Now this has been, let it cook for about 10 minutes before we start adding the dry shrimp into here. So I didn't soak this one. You can just add it right into the pot and let it cook together. Maybe for another good 10 minutes. It doesn't take a lot of time to cook this. It's actually really fast. Super easy. You get the caramel part down that I showed you earlier. The rest is pretty easy peasy. You just throw everything in there and mix it up, stir it around, and wait. Okay, so let it cook. After you add the shrimp in, let it cook for another 10 minutes. You can close the lid back again. The reason I like to close the lid because I like to keep the juice and not let it simmer down too much. Okay, let's close the lid and now we wait for another 10 minutes or so. Ooh, looking good. Now, since this has been cooking for about 20 minutes or so, just give it a little taste to make sure it has the taste or the flavor that you like. If you feel like adding more salt, more sugar, more fish sauce, help yourself. Depends on your preference. Then we're gonna add these freshly chopped scallions into here. Looks nice and pretty. Okay. And finally, if you like to eat spicy, I'll add some chopped jalapeno pepper on top, or these Thai chili. You don't have to cut it up, just put the whole chili in there. There you go. Beautiful. It's looking good, smells delicious, and that's super fast, super easy. Once you have it down, then it's delicious. There you go. Thit Kho caramelized pork belly in a clay pot. Simple, easy, and fast. Thank you for tuning into Ohnana recipes on this edition of the caramelized pork belly cooked in a clay pot. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comment, please feel free to comment on my channel below. Thank you guys. Bye. There you go, guys. Can you do it again? Sorry. So there you have it, caramelized pork belly. This can be done in a clay pot, super fast, super simple, super easy, and it's gonna be delicious. So you have a clay pot dish and some wine together. Forgot. What? Thanks for tuning in.